Earlier on, I made a short video on structures and temples and impressive imposing buildings involved with religion. It set me up on a train of thought that led me to making this one. It's a little later in the evening now, as you can probably see. Imposition in religion isn't just about physical imposition. It's also about psychological. And one of the ways that this psychological constraint is actually imposed on people is by ritual. Now, I have personal experience of this, but in a slightly different arena. I am an ex-army officer. I served a good 25 years ago. Now, to become an army officer, I actually had to attend a place called the Royal Military Academy Sandhurst, which is very drill intensive. Drill being literally, as it says on the tin, to drill obedience into people. But you find after the pain in the arse factor has disappeared from drill, you actually start to kind of enjoy it in a perverse sort of way. Once you've actually got good enough not to be the target of a drill instructor's ire at all times, it is possible to find yourself drifting off and almost losing your identity, just following orders, the famous defence, without care, without any worries, your body almost doing everything autonomically. And it got me thinking about how that affects people in a religious context. Genuflection. Genuflection is a precise set of movements done effectively on command. Kneeling. Kneeling, of course, is one of the famous postures of subservience, but at the same time, it's also reminding people that they will kneel in front of a representative of a god. Made especially imposing if they're sitting in a very old arched building, such as a cathedral or a church. Standing to sing. Everybody standing and literally singing from the same hymn sheet. The sum total of these actions is to make people take part in unified acts of worship in which they're not thinking anymore. They're simply automata. Automata who are there serving something that can't be seen or heard. That unity of purpose, though, is almost tangible. It is in the armed forces during drill. Although drill did have a very, very practical reason for coming into existence. But religion does the same thing. Religion disciplines people into certain sets of actions at certain times and to certain stimuli. Religion as a stimulus response. Interesting. Religion, needless to say, does in fact extend further than just ordinary stimulus response. However, the reinforcement factor of your body reacting to certain stimuli at a certain stimulus point, in effect, you unquestionably obeying orders, is effectively what the essence of religion is all about. The removal of individuality and the service of a higher purpose, even when that higher purpose is providing no real guidance, no real evidence, and isn't tangible in any way, shape or form. So the question is religion just a habit? Now this brings me again back onto my earlier theme of atheism, supposedly, according to some people, being a religion. Atheism has no rituals, just like it has no temples. It has no priests. It has no choir masters. There is nobody at the front telling people what to say and think or do. So there's no stimulus, no response. What atheists do is just be themselves. And that's got automatically to be the default position. Just me rambling again. Burbling over. Thanks for listening. Talk to you later.